What's up, everybody? I'm with Ben Treadway. What's up, dude?
How's it going, everyone?
All right, man. We're here wrapping up the Mastermind Summit 2024. It's great seeing you again.
Always.
We actually have a gimbal working.
Finally.
I'm going to jinx it probably here in a second. But what's been the big takeaway here at the Mastermind Summit this year for you?
There's just a lot of people in this industry that want to be better.
Yeah.
I think that, we've seen like a decrease in the amount of loan officers that are in the industry. They've left, they've gone elsewhere. There's plenty of open space.
Yeah.
And those that are actively investing in themselves, wanting to get better, those are the ones that are going to see the results.
No doubt. And yeah, I saw a lot of people taking notes and a lot of people engaged.
Yeah.
And I go to a lot of conferences, you see people sometimes they're on their phones, they're not really paying attention, that kind of stuff. Like people were engaged with all of the stuff. Really, really cool.
Absolutely.
So hopefully, because I think they heard a lot, was you got to shut the camera on, you got to start doing video, do things outside your comfort zone.
Yeah.
So, what's an actionable step as people leave this? What do they got to do? I mean, obviously, turn it on, but
yeah, I think
it's pretty simple. But
I think that there's. Obviously, if you need help with it, we can help you out with SocialCoach, but you don't need us. I think the first thing that you need to do is figure out who you are and what your brand is. I've talked to too many people this conference that say their brand is, you can call me 24 hours a day. Well, guess what? Everyone's brand is that in this industry. Yeah. No one's going to turn down a phone call. Your brand is what people want to work with. There's reasons outside of being a loan officer as to why people go and work with you. Figure that out and then buy into that. Go all in with what makes you different as a loan officer, and you'll see a ton of success with it.
Yeah. As far as I know, that you're not doing specifically lead management and CRM type stuff. However, when someone turns their camera on and they start getting leads, they've got to manage those leads in some way. Otherwise, the video stuff they're doing is not going to work. What advice do you give someone about leveraging a CRM or lead management to handle the leads they are getting from the videos that come in? For sure, yeah. No one's going to jump onto your Instagram and say, hey, I want to buy a loan with you right now, right? Mm-hmm. But what they are going to do is they're going to say, hey, I got a couple questions for you. All you got to do is drop them into CRM. You probably have drip campaigns set up in your CRM. No matter what CRM you have, send them emails. You're going to nurture. You're going to continue to engage with them. And if you continue posting on social media, you just are always in front of them, whether it be on Instagram, whether that be on email, whether that be text message. The more you stay in front of the people, the more you're going to come to their mind when it comes to, hey, I need to do a mortgage, and this is who I'm going to talk to. Yeah, no doubt. I would say also a thing for me that I found out as I started my journey was to turn on the alerts when someone comments or when someone even likes it. Oh, yeah. Because if they like it, it's a good way to come in and maybe follow them real quick, or maybe you send a quick note. Yeah. There's many ways to automate a lot of this stuff. But I don't want to overwhelm anybody with getting started with that. Yes. There's so much you can do with it. But simply just notifying on your phone, and you jump in, and you can, the worst thing you can do is someone comment, and you don't respond for a day. Oh, right? Or ever. I see it all the time, right? So, yeah. So make sure you've at least done that when turning on the videos and putting it on social media and all of that. So anyways, cool. Well, thanks for joining, Ben. Where can people find you and find SocialCoach? Come find us on SocialCoach. We're on all social platforms. We have to be. Check me out on LinkedIn or just shoot me an email if you want. It's pretty easy. Check out his videos too. So set up an alert. I have an alert on LinkedIn, so I get notified when he posts new videos and stuff. Love the content. Keep it up. Keep it good work, man. Thanks, sir. All right. See ya. Bye. Thanks. Hey guys, here with Dave Savage. How's it going, Dave? How you doing?
Good. What's up, everybody?
Hey, you have been awesome. I've seen you on stage a bunch this week. You're so involved. FirstHomeIQ. Got to speak with the team over there this past week, or met with Chris and all of that.
Kristin? Oh, I love that.
Chris is going to be on this little show that we're doing here as well. So you're doing some fantastic things.
And you're doing some fantastic things.
Yeah,
we got some clients that we're doing some cool stuff with. Absolutely. And in fact, I've been coming to all your Friday mastermind little things you're doing on Fridays. Yeah, just sitting and watching the kind of stuff as well. So your content's amazing. You're really helping, I think, not only just the loan officers out, but you're giving everyone ideas and helping, end of the day, you're helping that end customer out. Obviously, your tools do all that help, but getting people the best practices and getting people the tools they need. So anyways, just props to you. It's great to have you here. Thank you. All of that. Thank you. Kind of in all. So one of the things I'd like to ask, what is the number one thing, what's Dave's secret sauce when it comes to CRM lead management? What's something that you're not finding people doing that they need to do? I think there's some real obvious ones. Well, if I had two things that are the most common
with the most successful, and this is mortgage professionals, real estate agents, it's consistency, and it's not just daily, it's all day, every day. And I've always been a big believer in the philosophy of winning by noon. And to win by noon, I got to win. For me, I win early in the morning by 7. And I just think that if you're a referral-based local professional, whether that's a mortgage or real estate professional, what you do with data, how you engage in technology, needs to become something that you consistently do on a day-to-day basis. I built that habit early in my career because I am ADD, I am dyslexic, so I started using CRM because I spell check. I started using video because I've never misspelled a word on video. And I started using CRM so I could keep promises at scale and deliver better content to people that doesn't have spelling errors. But I would just push anybody. The secret is consistency daily, and have your own why. I've got my why. What's your why? But the best do things consistently daily.
Love it. Great advice. Awesome. Right. Cool. Well, hey, check out Dave. I would encourage everybody, go to YouTube, find Dave. He has the most amazing YouTube videos, the content library. I mean, last I checked, I want to say it was like 3,000 videos.
It's thousands. It's, by the way, it's Mortgage Coach.
Yes.
Type in Mortgage, the Mortgage Coach YouTube channel. Check it out.
I mean, the content is awesome. The Scriptapalooza.
Scriptapalooza is probably our most well-attended event every year. We're actually going to start promoting that again next week. It's a partnership with Win by Noon, and we're getting ready to schedule that where we have top producers, $100 million producers. Last year we had Phil Jones, who's going to speak right now, moderate it with Todd and I. We're planning to have Phil Jones moderate it again, and keep an eye on it. I'm pretty active on LinkedIn, and then we have a Facebook group, so check it out.
I would say regardless of the industry you're in, you will learn something in the Scriptapalooza. I'm not in mortgage anymore, haven't been for 10 years, and I learn something every time listening through the scripts. It's awesome. Really cool event.
Thank you.
So anyways, check it out, and thanks for joining.
Take care, everybody.
Thanks. Hey everybody, I'm here with Deborah Byrd. How you doing, Deborah?
I'm great. I'm fantastic.
Good to see you in Vegas. I know you're just down the road from me in the Dallas area, but we're here in Vegas.
It's crazy we had to come to Vegas to meet.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But we're here.
Yes.
And we're at the Mastermind Summit 2024. How many summits have you been to?
This will be my third.
Third, okay. Mm-hmm. This is my first.
Oh.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah, I know. It's cool. Really cool event. Amazing speakers. Amazing people. All right, so tell everyone about yourself, because I see you on social media. Fantastic stuff, hilarious stuff. See a lot of live videos talking about your kids. I think most of the time where I've seen you is like 6 o'clock, waiting for your kid at some type of practice.
I'm a underpaid Uber driver for very unhappy clients, which are my kids. No, but most people recognize me and they assume I'm the mortgage nerd. So I am not the nerd, I'm the Byrd. Denise is my identical twin, and she originally recruited me into the business where I helped grow her team. I was an originator, and then eventually saw the massive pain point of loan officers who wear what feels like 18 hats, and now you have to be like a content creator.
Or wigs.
Right, or wigs,
18 wigs,
in like 80s headbands.
Right.
So we help solve that problem for loan officers, is how do you grow your brand and your visibility online when you also wear 18 hats as a mortgage professional?
Yeah. And I've seen lots of cool stuff on the on your Instagram page, for example, like actual tips. And actually, you even sent me one because you saw a post of mine where I included my TikTok little logo, and you're like, "Hey, dude,
don't do that.
Don't do that." And you sent me a little video of like, "Hey, fix this. Here's what to do." So
that's like the equivalent of me going to an Eagles game wearing my Cowboys gear. That would be dangerous. So you don't ever want to post a TikTok with the TikTok watermark on your Instagram because those are competitors. So
So I would say make sure you're following. So on Instagram, we're
plug and play _SM. You do spell out plug and play. That is my business account.
Okay.
Or Deborah A. Byrd is my show personal account. Follow at your own risk.
So I would also say I really enjoyed your interview with Jimmy Ryan on the Team Get It Done podcast.
Thank you.
Really good. Learn all about Deborah. Really like life story, everything.
Yeah, pretty much everything. I didn't know how much was going to be aired. Apparently all of it. So you get to hear. Make sure you have a Snickers with you. It's a lot.
Yeah. Well, but it was good, and I think it really sets the stage. It really made it to where, like, when
when I hear you at a practice now with your kids, I understand that much more, you know, and all of that. Like, I have kids to practice too, and I think a lot of people do too, but when you can hear and know your story and you can relate it to, okay, pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. Just check out that episode, I would say. So last thing, what would you recommend to loan officers about like a best practice around CRM, lead management? What is the Deborah secret sauce?
Well, I will say from doing thousands of discovery calls, and this is going to sound weird because I do marketing, but the biggest expense in most loan officers' business is missed opportunity. And that missed opportunity is from lack of having a CRM and a true database management. And I will say from a tactical standpoint, a place to really get started would be your lost pre-approvals or pre-quals, where maybe they pre-approved, but it's been like 6 months or 3 months. Like, we're not great at nurturing that cycle and don't even have a way to sort, like, who are all my pre-approved or pre-qualified clients that haven't bought yet for whatever reason? Do you have a strategy to reach out and nurture those people? They've shown interest, and it's like we neglect them. So
I love it too. So I'll even add a little thing here. And
do you want me to try to hold it so that, here, we'll do that.
All right. And I would even say, like, one thing that I have built in the past would be, let's send them a video. At some point in the process. That way I don't even have to like call them. I can just record a video to them, and then I can track whether or not they've opened it.
Right.
And if they've opened it, that's going to give me some insight to whether or not I continue to follow up them more aggressively or not. If they're not engaged with my content that I'm sending them on that pre-qual, maybe they're not as interested as they were before, or maybe they are, or whatever. And I can start using that data. Maybe they've watched the whole video, they didn't watch it, maybe they forwarded it to someone else. All of those insights are going to help me understand later on how much I need to put on that focus of that 6 month, 12 month type of follow up. So I'm not wasting my time on someone who has not been engaged with any of my content to that point in time. What do you think?
I couldn't agree more. I mean, right now when every lead matters more than ever, it's like, do you want me to hold this? There you go. We'll just switch hands there. Every lead matters more than ever. And so often we will spend so much time, money, energy, resources on trying to get new. But if we would just take care of the ones we have, I mean, that is the number one thing that even the nerd did, is create a database and have a CRM. And there's too many that have been in the business for 20 years and they don't have a CRM. I'm like, so.
All right, cool. Well,
yeah,
thanks so much.
Thank you.
Check
Y'all
out
have a great
Deborah
day.
On Instagram and LinkedIn. And you've also been on Dave Savage's Masterminds. I've been
every Friday, those calls.
Those as well. Really good stuff there.
And we do free discovery calls. I am the one that does those calls. So you can just go to our website, plugandplaysm.com, and click schedule free discovery call. Sweet. And we'll jam out.
Fantastic. Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
See ya. All right, so hey, I'm here with Dustin Owen, T-Lock.
The Loan Officer Podcast. Yes, sir, yeah.
So, you know, it's something I've listened to off and on, but when the Green Book came out and I started listening to it, I've been listening to it nonstop. Dude, it is hilarious. It is insightful. Like, I found myself as, like, going back to my days as originating, like, I could see myself waking up every single morning. It's the first thing I listen to on the drive-in, starting my day. It's awesome.
Thank you.
Really impressive.
That was the intent. You know how it all started? I was at a conference like the one you and I are at today, and the person speaking was like, this is the best podcast in the mortgage space.
Okay.
And I listened to it, and I was like, this is freaking terrible. It was boring. It wasn't that the content wasn't.
Was it mine?
It wasn't yours, no. And I won't name names because the content was great. The delivery was boring.
Sure.
And I can't listen to boring content. Like, I like Rogan and I like Ed Milet and I listen to Business Wars and other podcasts, and that one wasn't that. So I was like, well, what if I just started doing one? And instead of me hosting a branch meeting, or instead of me talking to a borrower, or instead of me teaching realtors, I'll just talk like I'm a radio talk host, and let's record it and put it out there and see what happens.
Yeah. How many episodes you got now?
Got 400 and something, 450, 440. Yeah, 2 a week, every week for the past 4.5 years.
Fantastic.
Yeah, thank you.
Has your life changed at all doing a podcast? I'm being kind of sarcastic in the fact, like, people know who you are.
Yes, yeah. I mean, at this point, we get about 1 million downloads a year. Fantastic. So the 1 million downloads a year, yes. You come to a conference, and people know who you are and you don't know who they are. If I go to the grocery store, no one knows who I am. So don't know if my life has really changed, but I definitely have more fun because of the podcast.
For sure. Yeah. But in mortgage terms, right, to your point, you come here, people know who you are in mortgage.
Yes.
Right. Do you ever find yourself with a borrower like, hey, go listen to this episode or go listen to this part? Or?
Yeah, that's the intention of it was, I have 48 loan officers who work directly for me.
Yeah.
There's 300 loan officers that I influence with the mortgage company that I work for.
Okay.
And I wanted to make content that they could share with their borrowers, with their realtors, with their circle of influence.
Sure.
And they could use my content to help sell themselves.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Cool. Last question. CRM, lead management. I don't know how much of it you do. We haven't even talked about that yet. I'd love to talk about it someday. But what is the number one tip you give or would you give to people about best practice? Like, what's your secret sauce?
Yep. So the best CRM is the one that you'll use.
Sure.
I can't imagine trying to run a business without a CRM.
Okay.
Let's start there.
Yeah.
It's an essential technology.
Any business, right?
Besides email, internet, and your loan origination software, CRM's next.
Yeah. Any like daily things that you do on a weekly basis?
Turn it on and log in. Literally, because most loan officers fail at turning it on and logging in.
What if you don't know your password?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot it, right?
Correct. If you log in every day, that doesn't happen.
That's right. All right, cool. Well, thanks for joining me, man. Check out the podcast, TLOP, the Loan Officer Podcast.
Yes, sir.
Find it everywhere. Right?
YouTube.
YouTube is cool. Check out the videos. I really enjoy watching the videos when I can.
Yes, YouTube and obviously Spotify, Apple. Follow us on social at the Loan Officer Podcast. Yep.
Yeah, cool. All right. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Take care. All right, I'm here with Kristin Messerli. How you doing today?
Doing great.
Kristin, who are you with?
FirstHomeIQ.
Can you tell everyone a little bit about what FirstHomeIQ is? I've got to learn a little bit just briefly on stage just a little bit ago, but...
Yes, we are a nonprofit dedicated to delivering financial literacy to the next generation. So we create financial literacy content, curriculum for schools, as well as for loan officers and agents to bring to first-time homebuyers.
Fantastic. So what do you see as the number one thing that a first-time homebuyer doesn't understand about the process or understand about buying a home?
Number one thing, I think down payment probably. Over half say that they're not confident in their knowledge of personal finance. And we created this quiz, First Home IQ quiz. Everybody take it. You can go to firsthomeiq.com/getmyscore. It's 20 questions that measures your understanding of buying your first home. And only 57% of people that take the quiz are getting it correct, getting correct answers. So
everybody?
Yeah, everybody. Wow. With millennials, it's like around that number too, 56%, I think. So anyway, we got to improve the score.
No kidding. All right.
Yeah.
For loan officers who use the CRM, what's the number one thing you would say? So I know you have a lot of experience in just customer experience in general. You've seen a lot.
Yeah.
What would you recommend from a CRM perspective that loan officers maybe could improve upon based on things you've seen?
I think, we talked a little bit about journeys. I feel like understanding the differences in consumers and not putting everybody into one bucket is really important. People want to feel that they're being catered to and that they're understood. So, yeah.
One bucket doesn't work for everybody.
No, personalization is key.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Well, thanks for your time.
All right, thank you.
Where can people find you?
LinkedIn. You can follow me at Kristin Messerli, but also visit firsthomeiq.com and join the community.
Awesome. Thanks so much for your
Great,
time.
thank you.
I'm here with the great Raquel Borras. How's it going? We're here at the Mastermind Summit 2024.
Yeah, we look like we're newscasting live.
And I just got back from the gym.
Are we live?
We're recording. We're not live. Yeah, we're not live. So, all right. So tell everyone, is this your first time at this event?
It is.
Yeah.
And I have to say it's my first time
I heard
in
this.
Vegas
I saw this.
since I've been legal.
Yeah, you were
the
19, I
last
saw,
time-
yeah.
So I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for this. I feel like they can't go back in time.
There's a rule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the last time I was here, I was 19 and I had a fake ID.
Mrs. Papa Giorgio. Yes.
Now I'm going to be 49 this year. So
Wow.
3 years.
How do you not come to Vegas in that time frame, being in the mortgage business with conferences and all of that?
Because that wasn't really part of my role, because I was doing more of the marketing, social media.
Yeah.
So to send people to conferences, it's a kind of a big deal,
It
right?
is, sure. Yeah, but you're a big deal, yeah.
Well,
That's
thanks.
crazy. Well, I think
took
you
us
were
6
avoiding
years
it.
for me to-
So, all right,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Well, you're here now.
So Vegas, baby.
Yeah, we're in Vegas, and tell everyone where you work and what do you do?
I work at
I know you do a lot.
New American Funding, and I just recently was promoted to external brand communications manager. So now I'm part of their corporate marketing team.
Okay.
So it's pretty exciting.
Yeah. You guys do a lot there. So what are you planning on getting out of this conference now that you're back here after 30 years?
What I'm looking forward to the most is, I think people that follow me and see what I do, yes, I do social media marketing, but the magic happens when you build relationships and you nurture them. And that's kind of what I like to do at these conferences, is meet people that I've never met before, that have been connected. And now we've built like a rapport and a relationship. And then hopefully I nurture that relationship, and you never know where it'll go.
Exactly right, yeah.
And so for me, that's like the most important part, is having that face-to-face. Like, I just got to see Sue Woodard, who I hadn't seen in years.
Right.
She's one I'm like such a fan.
Yep.
And we just had the most amazing personal conversation. And it's because I'm being intentional when I come here. I don't just sit in the corner on my phone. I am like literally walking around, talking to everyone. And so for me, it's that face-to-face.
There's a guy here with like a muscle shirt and a wig and sunglasses,
and I was
too.
like,
It's just
I need to know who he is. Which is kind of funny, because Scott had announced that he was going to be at Mastermind. And I commented like, ooh, I get to meet you. I had no idea it was you until Sue was like, Scott. Yeah. And I was like, oh my.
Well, because I changed my profile picture on LinkedIn. I think it confused a lot of people who hadn't seen it. I changed it recently.
So I could
as a little experiment.
Here and left and not have ever met you.
Yeah, possibly. And I almost didn't put this on, but someone had said, I know your name, but I'm not sure where I know your name from. And I pulled the wig out of my pocket, and they're like, that's where.
Wig guy.
And I'm like, all right, I've got to put it on. I don't like wearing it all the time, but.
Well, and it's hot here.
It is hot, yeah.
So you wearing that wig is kind of gross outside.
It is, yeah. And it's hard to wash this thing for sure, too. So anyway, all right. So as we wrap up, so I know you're not technically like in the CRM and lead management, like space day to day, but you're in marketing, you do branding, you work with loan officers.
Social media is my CRM.
For sure, yeah. What do you recommend a loan officer, or to someone, doesn't have to be a loan officer, just someone in general, what's like a top recommendation you would have for them to better use a CRM or a tactic they might use to be better at that?
Well, for me, as of late, I really feel it's important to be somebody's cheerleader and be a support for them, because I think so many people are getting on social media and they all want the followers, they want the views, they want the engagement, but you're not going to get it if you're not willing to do that for other people. And I think that's where a lot of people kind of miss the boat, because they think, gosh, like, what's going on here? No one's really like giving me any love. I'm like, well, are you giving other people love?
Right.
And then when they say no, I'm like, well, how can you expect someone to give back
I just want it all about me.
Exactly.
And
so that is something that I'm really intentional about on my social media, is messaging. For instance, if you're a loan officer or somebody else in the industry and you have someone that's your, like a support person, a fangirl, like I fangirl Sue, and you're commenting on their posts and all of those things, I know that when that happens to me, I make it a point to reach out to them separately, and I'll do a video or an audio message, and I'll be like, you know what, I just want to say thank you for supporting my content and kind of being on my journey, and I really appreciate it. If there's anything I can do for you to help support you. And a lot of times these are people that have nothing to do with the industry. But it's just showing that you appreciate them, and then guess what? You probably are going to get a fan for life, someone or a friend for life. And that is the piece that does take a lot of time and energy and effort. So I think that's why a lot of people miss it. But I'm telling you, that's really what's going to make a huge difference when it comes to your relationships, your CRM, how to nurture them, how to gain, business from them.
It's fantastic.
I feel like just be a cheerleader.
Fantastic. I mean,
without the backflips.
I am doing those. Not tonight,
or
at
maybe
least.
If you can do backflips, hey, you can do a video of doing backflips. There you go.
Maybe we'll leave that to you. But planting a seed. And it may not grow today, but down the road, we see that a lot with CRM stuff. People you call today, people you work today, aren't going to be fruitful at this moment. But that video you recorded could pay off a year from now, 2 years from now, whatever it is. That's really, really smart. So
planting the seeds.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for your time. We'll see you around the show. Great to meet you in person.
This was so fun.
Yeah, and welcome back to Vegas, and we'll see you down the road. All right, I'm here with Sue for the very first time. I've never met Sue in person.
Really?
How is that possible?
Is that even true?
It's true, yeah.
And I didn't expect when we met in person that I would be finding a nipple T-shirt. You know, it's a whole different.
Like they like pull it over, all of that fun
adjusting
stuff.
his nipples, which I
That's
didn't see
right.
coming, but you know, we are in Vegas. So.
That's right. You never know in Vegas. Yeah. So we're here at Mastermind Summit. This is my first
Mind Meld Mastermind. It's your
my
first
time
here.
here.
It's
That's what
okay.
it
It's
is.
your
So
first time. We'll give you a break.
how many have you been to?
You know what? I can say that I have been coming to this for 20 some years.
Wow.
It's been a few years since I've been here though, so
Okay.
it's kind of nice to be back.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, first timer here. First time.
Yeah.
Really cool event. I've seen so many people that I've seen on video
good crowd.
and all over the place on social
Yes.
media. So really, really cool event. You're speaking tomorrow. What are you speaking about?
I am. I'm speaking. It's called Gen CX, and
Gen
so it's
CX.
kind of the new generation of consumers and what they're looking for from today's mortgage originator, and how we need to rise to the occasion and serve them in a time when, you know, it's a challenging market. And so, but we need to be just rise up, be a little better. I've actually got some insights in there from our mutual friend Brett McCracken.
Oh, Brett,
He's
yeah.
got some good secret shopping insights that he's letting me share, and so. I think it'll be a little shocking for people to see what the actual customer experience is actually like in this market.
So you're probably going to tell us that like everybody calls their leads on time, and that's the shocking news?
No, I mean, and I will tell you, all
I
the
know.
names are changed to protect the innocent or the guilty, as the case may be.
Oh, you have to you have to tease us and say we're going to share all the names.
No, we're not outing anybody, but
All right.
you know, it
Yeah.
could be you. Who
Yeah,
knows?
you never know. So, all right. So, last thing is, what is your number one tip for a loan officer to be successful in lead management or CRM? What do they need to do? I mean, there's so many things you could say, but like,
No, but
what is Sue's secret sauce thing?
my secret sauce is use it.
Hey!
Use it. And so,
Right.
you know, I mean, and I know that sounds maybe silly and simple, but I do think, you know, somebody will say, like, what's the best CRM out there? The best CRM
Yeah.
out there is the one that you use. But I guess the
Like, what's the tactical,
piece I would
Yeah.
give you on that is time block it out on your schedule. Because
Okay.
I think we all have these ideas in mind. You know, I just was talking to a gentleman here. He's like, oh, I have all these ideas already. It's only day one. I have all these things I want to do.
Right.
And you're not going to find time to do those things unless you block it out on your calendar and keep that appointment with yourself. And if it's about your CRM, block it out every single week and say, this is when I'm going to go in and actually learn, execute, do the things. I mean,
Yeah, non-negotiable. I mean,
it's
that's what I found. Yeah.
Yeah, blocking and tackling,
Something
but
that
that's
does not
what it's
move
all
off the
about.
calendar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff. All right. Well, great seeing you.
Good to see you.
Oh my gosh,
and
so cool
your
to see
mullet,
you. Yep.
You know.
We're gonna go get in shape. We're gonna go to the gym. I'm going to the gym. I gotta continue to get my muscles. I'm sure you're gonna go out to dinner or something like that.
Lift a cocktail or two.
Yeah, there you
So.
go. I'm gonna go to the gym. All right.
All right.
See ya. Thanks.
Bye.